YouTube and all my subscribers. JC1894 here, with a new video for you guys today. Got a big update here and a new RC to show you guys. I've been really wanting one of these for a long time, and it is freaking awesome to have one. So I'll give you guys some hints on what it is. Um, and it's been on my channel before, which is one hint. It started out as our best friend Jason's. He had it, and he wanted me to do a little bit of makeover because it started out was purple and orange, and then I done a little bit of makeover for him. It got switched to purple and black, and then um, our best friend Mike, we took it down his racetrack and ran it. Then I ran my slash around with it while our best friend Jason was running this RC when he had it, and then the other uh, last time that you guys probably seen on the channel is when me and my dad took it down to a place called Four States and ran it in a gravel parking lot, and a another place called Worthington, and we ran it on sand near a river, and it performed pretty good. So you guys probably got a pretty good bit hint of what it is. I also done some Millennium mods for it on it when our best friend Jason had it. So you guys probably figuring out what it is. I like to give a special thanks to all my subscribers. I've had a lot of stuff going on and I've been really busy. I don't know where to start actually with that, but I've been working on ATVs, and I've had pretty much night duty because of my neighbors. My neighbors are troublemakers and riffraff, and they're doing all kinds of things to people's vehicles and such. But I ain't gonna bore you guys with all of that. But onto the new RC. I got this. It's was rich on our best friend Jason's, like I told you guys, and it was purple with orange A-arms, roll cage, spoiler. And I think it's pretty much all it was orange on it. But it's had a lot of things done to it since then. When our best friend Jason had it, he put brand new boots on the jaw shafts. He put these cool dust shields and protectors on it for the CV boots for the jaw shafts, and they protect them pretty good. He also rebuilt the carburetor on it. Something else he done. Put brand new shocks on the front of it. A brand new orange piece. And I mean not orange piece, but a gunmetal A-arm assembly piece here. So it looks way better. And then he had this body here, but he never had it painted, so I painted it black. I still got some more pieces to do, the nose and the sides. But the spoiler I had to repaint because it got messed up. And then let's see what else. Our best friend Jason also put a brand new spark plug in it before he traded it to me. Let's see what else. He put a hardened steel HPI gear set on it, and it looks way better and performs way better. The old spur gear is kind of warped, and I'll show you guys that later on, but it's still usable. And then let's see what else. I think it's pretty much all that's been done to it since he's had it. So I done some things to it. I put outerwears on it. Looks way better. Also, when he had it, he put a velocity stack system on it too. And I installed that for him, the pull start and the gas cap. I've done videos on that. The Velocity Stack performs well. It does great. The air cleaner does too. I put these outerwears on because this is a high flow air filter. It's getting a little bit of dirt through, so I done that mod. And it also came with a pull start outerwear, so I also installed that too. So I painted a brand new body that came with it, black, because it's orange and black monster theme. And then let's see, what else did I do? I replaced the clutch bell mounting system with a enclosed clutch bell, because I read on the forums that rocks and stuff get into the clutch assembly and could screw up the clutch, or it could damage the engine. So I went ahead and replaced that with a enclosed King Motor clutch bell housing, and it performs way better. And when I got this out of work for the air cleaner, I installed the pull start one too, and it performs good. No problems there. So that works out pretty good. I had to do a little straightening on the roll cage. That was a funny story. A state cop in West Virginia hit this ball because he's being a dickhead, so to speak, and it pushed this down, and it kind of warped this a little bit, but I ain't really worried about that because I'm going to convert this into a 5SC King Motor truck, and it'll replace this piece here too, because this here's put a little bit of pressure on the spark plug. So I'm just going to replace that anyway with the one that comes over and connects to here, the truck version. Some other things I've done too, I cleaned it up a little bit and done a little bit of straightening on it. I realized that the brakes was slightly catching, and found out that this right here wasn't really pushed down in there all the way. So when I was kind of pushing on it, when I was putting this clutch bell housing piece here on, when I had these screws backed out, it snapped down on, and then I double checked everything and found out that everything lined up way better, and the brakes work way better too. Shaft moves way easier, so glad about that. Let's see, what else did I do to it? I repainted the spoiler, and it came out pretty good. I put some stickers on it, make it kind of look racy. Does look pretty good. And some information I found out, this is a 30cc Fuelie engine, and it performs real good. It's a 2-bolt. I took this cover off and checked it. So found that out. Our best friend Jason also replaced this donut gasket here for this exhaust, and I got some brand new ones with it and another clamp, so that's cool. He replaced the front shocks because I think when the cop hit it or something, it screwed up the old shocks, and I straightened the one that was bent, so that fixed that one. But the one for the other side, the part that connects into the A-arm broke off to this piston shaft, so that piece there is screwed, but the shock body and everything's still good. Let's see what else. I replaced the whole fuel tank assembly because I could not get the fuel tank lines for this ball haul on eBay in the US, so I just replaced the whole fuel tank through King Motor RC USA off of eBay, and it got here maybe like 3-4 days, and they wanted $18 and something for the fuel lines coming from China, and then for the gas tank they wanted just $18 even and free shipping for that. And I got like a I think it was a 20% discount on it, and it was originally like $30 for the gas tank for the retail price, because it came with a new plastic gas cap, the rubber insert for that, and then the rubber inserts for the mounts for the gas tank, the fuel lines, the fuel filter, and the whole new gas tank piece here. And I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and replace it anyway, because it had goo in the bottom of it from the old fuel mix. So I just went ahead and replaced it with a fresh, clean gas tank. And then I also replaced the bearings for the clutch bell, and replaced the clutch bell with another one I got in a different trade. It's a heavy duty clutch bell. I'm not sure the brand name of it though, but it's way better than the one that was on it. But the one that was on it, there was no problem with it. I just replaced it with the heavy dutier one. It's a little bit lighter though. So when I got the ball haul, I got some things with it. I got these extra shock pieces here and screws and stuff for the A-arms, the stock exhaust system and the screws for that, the original spur gear, which is pretty good shape, but you can see it's kind of wore down in some places, like right here the teeth are kind of wore down real bad on the outside, but it's still usable. Then a brand new HPI spur gear. I even got another one laying around somewhere. Brake shims, body clips, differential rebuild kit, some lock washers, screws, some plastic piece. Looks like a servo horn. Yeah, servo horn. So some extra parts there. A whole new rear set of tires, HPI Dirt Busters, the white compound code. Then the other set of wheels and tires that was for it, Proline bow ties with HPI racing wheels. They were originally white, and I blacked them out because it's going to go better with the scheme that I'm going to go for the truck body. The mixing bottle, the radio. I tracked this ball haul down to being a 2010, I believe, so nothing wrong with that. I like the radio a lot. It's a 2.4 King motor, digital potential RC system. It works great. It's even got auxiliary input, which is going to be used for lights. And then the manual and the book for the radio, and another manual for the exploited views, and some stickers. The wall charger for the battery, and then the wheel wrench. I got some brand new ones. Actually, one brand new one and a used one. Then this one here, which was the original one for it. And then let's see, what else did I get with it here? There's the original gas tank, because you can see here, you guys see it, I don't know if you can see it through that tape, but it's a crack in it, probably about like that far, in that return line, but the gas tank's still good, so I'm going to use that for a spare. There's the other orange backup one I got a brand new one that I've been using. They're both HPI. And then I got this one here, which doesn't really fit these here, I don't think. No, it's a little bit too small. It's a 23 millimeter. So this is made for a smaller set of wheel hexes for the fifth scale. I got that. This is one of the original body pieces for it. In the trade for my BMX bike, I got $100 worth of fifth scale parts. Here's some of the parts. These are for the truck body pieces. Then here's some more here. Some extra shock pieces in that. Another rear drive shaft with boots on it. Outerwear shock covers. Got I think these, yeah, those are front set. So I got a front set of those. And then I got all this. Some of it I got with the ball haul, and some of it I didn't. Let's see here. I got an extra pinion gear for it too. When I got the ball haul, I got one with it. Here's the one I think came with it. Yep. And then I got a brand new one here that came with it. It's a little bit dusty. The original pull start. Screws for the wheels. And then some extra screws here for the body and the roll cage and all that. The original front orange piece, which you can see here why it was replaced, because this here was a little bit wallowed out. It's still usable, still works fine. These here are extra pieces for the, looks like, oh, these here were for some of the plastic pieces, and this is mostly for the this side over here. And then this is here brand new screws that came with the enclosed clutch bell, and there's some extra shock thing there too for other things I put in that bag so I wouldn't lose them. There's the 8,000 RPM clutch with the screws for that. This is the original clutch bell housing piece. I got the other piece there too. And then the extra gaskets and a brand new clamp. Another brand new spark plug. It's a Champion. Brand new gas cap. It came with the new gas tank. And this here, brand new aluminum gas cap with a rubber piece. I installed that. And here it works just fine. Let's see, some bearings. This is what happened to one of the old shocks. It was on it. Then some of this, here's the original clutch bell. I just replaced it because the other one's a little bit thicker and it was a little bit lighter, so it performs pretty good. The original air cleaner that came with the fifth scale, it performs pretty good. Then here's a brand new foam for the HPI air filter assembly. I wish I had the plastic piece for that, but oh well. It's just extra foam. And there's your old front shocks for it. I've straightened this one here. Extra A-arms that came with the fifth scale. Here's a brand new output shaft for the differential. There's that. And then extra bulkhead pieces and stuff. I got one black set A-arms to do one side, so that'll be helpful. I think that's pretty much all I got with it. Then when I did order parts for it, I ordered a King motor, a piston stop, and a flywheel puller for it. So if I ever had to take the engine apart, I got one of them for that. I'm gonna replace the carburetor after I convert this to a truck. The truck body is going to be a King motor. It's going to have Monster like style written King Motor letters on it. It's gonna look freaking awesome. It's all gonna be green and black on the letters. It's gonna look freaking awesome when it's done. Then I'm also gonna put a Terminator 5SC bumper on it with the light bezels in it. But I'm also going to get a light kit for it that's got the brake light built into it. Then I can flick the headlights off and on if I wanted to, but the brake lights stay on. So it's kind of cool. And then I think the last thing I'll do to it later on, and that's maybe get a bigger battery for it. But this here would be the last modification, is replacing this carburetor, because I don't know if you guys ever heard of an RU Star ING carburetor. It's got a little bit of a problem in the idle on up, and the idle screws back almost out all the way, and it idles up real high, and it'll sit there and do that for a little while. But it actually runs way better. The fuel lines replaced the priming issue, and it took care of that. I also gummed out the the ends on the carburetor. Make sure it's all gummed out. Just a little bit of buildup there. Nothing major. Just from where the old fuel line was breaking. But just that's mostly all done to it. But comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.